Against all odds is done. It's out of the way, unexpectedly, I suppose. But we're on the way to another pay-per-view. We're on the way to Destination X. So we got to start with Impact. We got Explosion coming. Today, there's a lot happening. There is a lot happening. TV title on the line. We've got new stars potentially arriving too. There's some big things happening. So you don't want to miss it. Just want to say, first of all, thank you for all the support for this series so far. We're sort of 10 episodes in now, 9 or 10 episodes in. And the amount of likes and whatnot have been really, really good to see. Lots of people getting involved on the Twitch channel too, on the Thursday night streams, which is when these videos are recorded, aka streamed. So if you want to watch it live, make sure you are following there. The link will be in the description down below. And yeah, thank you very much. Let's get on with it. Impact and Explosion. We're continuing our touring, but with a little bit of a twist. We are specifically visiting certain areas of the country to try and boost our company. So, yeah, we do have to take that into consideration on the scores. Let's go. Impact kicks off tonight off the back of the pay-per-view against all odds last night, and we open up with the announcers running down the card for tonight because I kind of want to take a breather from the pay-per-view to moving on. The announcers run through what happened last night, that Bobby Lashley is still your world champion. Eric Young is your new X Division champion. Kurt Angle has retained the TV title. But tonight we go again. Kurt Angle goes again. He will put the title on the line against Suicide in a moment. But later on tonight in a rematch, Samoa Joe, well, he's got to try and handle Alex Shelley again. Alex Shelley gets another opportunity at Samoa Joe in the main event tonight. But that's not all. Hulk Hogan is promising a big announcement for the future of TNA. So we'll see what he says. 67 for the thing. And then the match itself then, it's Angle versus Suicide for the TNA Television Championship. You're a winner. And still TNA Television Champion Kurt Angle for only a 69. That's interesting. Angle couldn't carry Suicide as well as Bobby Lashley did, which is really odd. 85 though from Angle. He tried, but Suicide couldn't really bring it up a notch, which is a shame for only a 52. I thought that would do better. Kurt Angle did try, but I thought it would do better. It is what it is. The idea is it's a babyface versus babyface match where they sort of put each other over. Suicide gets to hang with someone like Kurt Angle for a while. And after the match, as a sign of respect, Kurt Angle raises the arm of Suicide and puts him over as a sort of up-and-coming babyface. 71 for that, so that's better. The match was okay, but it's fine. We'll move on. AJ Styles is here at the arena. He is here in New Hampshire. Maybe that's why. I forgot we're still touring. You've got to remember that. AJ Styles is here in New Hampshire, and he wants Mr. Anderson tonight. Will he get him? We'll find out. LAX got a win over Black Machismo, Jay Lethal, and Scott Steiner. Steiner filling in for the injured Consequences Creed. Lethal has pulled in a favour, and Scott Steiner is, well, filling in, but he's still a heel here, so you play between the sort of the aggressive nature of Scott Steiner and the babyface of Jay Lethal. They have issues tonight, and it results in LAX getting the win. Hernandez was the best with 57. Homicide only a 48. 42 from Lethal and 53 from Steiner. Yeah, 52. It's the touring. We've got to do what we've got to battle through it. LAX cut a promo then on Kendrick and London. They say, look, I don't care about last night. I don't care about last week even. I don't care about Shark Boy, the little masked freak, and his big brother who's seemingly got his back. I don't care about any of that. What I care about is the tag team championships, because LAX say those tag team belts are coming home back to LAX. So they're targeting the tag champs. Speaking of the main event tonight, Alex Shelley, Samoa Joe. Well, we'll add in there Christopher Sabin. Alex Shelley's cutting a promo on Joe when he's interrupted by Sabin, who is back. But Shelley's a bit confused. He wasn't expecting to see him, and he sort of says that, like, oh, it's great, but why didn't you give me a call? You could have told me that you were coming back tonight. We could have done something. I mean, yeah, you can be in my corner, absolutely, but you could have let me know. 49. We'll build on it. Christopher Daniels cut a backstage promo for 63. This is pretty good, actually. And he sort of says, look, I was certain I could beat Kurt Angle. I know I can beat Kurt Angle, but whatever. I didn't get the job done, but I know I can be the guy. Now, Destination X is coming up. A pay-per-view built around the X division. They need a star. I can be a star. Christopher Daniels seemingly is interested in the X Division Championship. 63. The Amazing Red got a win over Shannon Moore. Speaking of the X Division Championship, former champion Amazing Red. This is okay, actually. 46, 43 for Red, 42 for Shannon Moore. This is not bad, 46. And yeah, they pushed each other and they got a decent little match out of it. I gave him a little bit of time, actually, 12 minutes. And Amazing Red gets a win. Afterwards, he cuts a promo on Eric Young for 32. Not so great here. And Amazing Red says that last night Eric Young stole his championship. For real this time. In an actual match, he stole the championship. But Amazing Red says he will be coming back with a vengeance for his championship. We'll see. 32. Then it's announced though that next week, the Amazing Red gets his opportunity. It will be the Amazing Red versus Eric Young for the X Division Championship. 1-on-1 next week on Impact. But that is not all. How's about this? For a big match for next week, we are going to do Kurt Angle defending the TV title against Rhino. Justice for Rhino continues. Kurt Angle versus Rhino for the TV title next week on Impact. When I say next week, of course, I mean Thursday for you guys on YouTube. And AJ Styles will be in action. AJ Styles will be taking on Magnus. It's AJ versus Magnus next week on Impact. But this week, we've still got a lot to do, including Hulk Hogan's big announcement. He comes to the ring, he laps up the crowd, or what he thinks is a good crowd reaction. And Hulk Hogan says, I am so pleased to announce the newest signing for TNA, a man who will take this brand to the very top, a proven superstar. I'll let him introduce himself. And he points to the stage. It doesn't seem to be anything happening. But then a microphone falls from the ceiling down and out walks, well, Mr. Anderson. I'm going to have to get a soundbite for that. Anderson's here. He's officially signing his contract in the ring. He comes into the ring. He signs the contract. Anderson is officially signed with TNA. And he is the guy that they think will be the big star going forward. An MVP type guy for TNA. That's not a hint. That was weird. That's the sort of guy he's going to be for Hogan and Bischoff and TNA wrestling. But AJ Styles has got a problem with that. And AJ Styles comes absolutely storming down to the ring. 67 rated segment. Hogan helps it, which is good. AJ Styles ruins the contract signing. He says he wants Mr. Anderson in a match and he wants to prove that Mr. Anderson is nothing but overrated. And AJ Styles is very much phenomenal. Hogan and Anderson sort of speak sort of between themselves. And Hogan says, fine, you've got your match. But a guy like Anderson does not have his first TNA match on any show. He doesn't have it on free-to-air TV, that's for sure. He doesn't have it on Impact. He doesn't have it on Explosion. He has it on pay-per-view. So at Destination X, it's confirmed. It'll be Mr. Anderson in his first ever TNA match versus AJ Styles. Styles is pleased and he goes to leave the ring as a babyface. But then he feels the attack coming. The attack everyone could feel coming. Anderson goes to attack from behind. Styles sees it coming. Counters. Styles clash in the middle of the ring. AJ wins the segment. And Anderson Styles set up for the pay-per-view. Should be good. Okay, backstage. You see we've done technically a Cool Sharks promo. That's the name we're going to be giving this tag team, remember? The idea is Shark Boy's cutting a promo backstage talking about LAX. Now, LAX are now wanting to go after the tag titles. He says, well, if LAX can go after the tag titles, someone else can go after the tag titles. And at the same time as the promo, you can see behind the camera, walking down the corridor, drinking a drink, is Kevin Nash, just wandering past at the time. But he can hear the promo, and Shark Boy says one team who can go for the tag team titles are that's right, the Cool Sharks. The first time it's said on TNA TV, Cool Sharks. In theory, Shark Boy's come up with it. Kevin Nash is drinking at the time, but splutters his drink out everywhere in like absolute just sort of disgust at the name. And we sort of end the segment. You can see Shark Boy and Nash sort of arguing in the background, with Nash going, wait, I haven't agreed to any of this, and that is a stupid name. And Cool Sharks going, but it's cool. And that's how we end the segment. The Cool Sharks. Mental. Right, how about this for a pretty good match actually. 67, James Storm defeated Brother Devon with a lung blower. Okay, where's the last call gone? What's going on here? 62 from Brother Devon, 53 from James Storm, 67. We are in New Hampshire, so yeah, that's half of the problem, but it's okay. It's okay. Pretty good though. Afterwards, Beer Money are cutting a promo running down Generation Me after the win last night over them, and it seems like they're setting up for a potential interruption from Generation Me, but the interruption itself comes from the Partnership of Pain, the new tag team we've put together between Matt Morgan and Tomko, who of course were attacked a few weeks ago by Beer Money. Well, they're looking for revenge on the tag team here. They come out and they go to attack Beer Money. They get a couple of shots in, but the heels run. The heels run like the cowards they are. And Matt Morgan and Tomko are here. They're together and they look unstoppable. They're a partnership of pain. You get my point. Right, we're about to go on towards the main event when the show is interrupted by Jeff Hardy, who in theory had been given the night off, but he comes out to the ring and says he doesn't want a night off. He does not want to, because he wants to be out here in front of these people whenever he gets an opportunity. Jeff Hardy talks about how he came to TNA to be the star that these people want him to be the champion that these people want him to be. So Bobby Lashley, you can get your ass out right here, because I am putting you on notice. Lashley doesn't come out. Lashley is not here tonight. Instead, Eric Bischoff comes out, informs the fans that the TNA World Champion is not here tonight. He has been given the night off. And Bischoff says, but Jeff, don't make this mistake. Don't go after a guy like Bobby Lashley. You could come in here and be a decent sort of upper mid-carder guy. We'll throw some terminology in, why not? That's who you can be, but you can't be the champion. You can't beat Bobby Lashley. Come on, Jeff. And Jeff says, I see, Bobby Lashley's not here taking the night off because, well, we know, as we've known over the last few weeks, he's a coward, hiding behind these two has-beens. Well, Bobby, you listen to me. He gets right into the camera. You listen to me straight. I am coming for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, and you cannot stop me. 69, Jeff Hardy making his title intentions very clear. Okay, Samoa Joe cut a promo on Alex Shelley for 58. I forgot with the touring of how the matches get really affected. I don't think this is going to be a great main event either. But it's Joe versus Shelley in the main event. For 63, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. 62 from Joe, 48 from Shelley. Not bad, really, considering we are in a very long way from Florida. So, yeah, botched interference there from Chris Sabin, you'll see. Let me talk you through the finish. Alex Shelley looks like he may be getting the job done, but Samoa Joe is constantly sniping at Sabin at ringside, and Sabin finally has enough, and he goes after Samoa Joe. But that distraction with the referee getting himself involved as well, the distraction allows Samoa Joe to hit the muscle buster on Alex Shelley and get the pin. 1, 2, 3. Chris Sabin inadvertently cost Alex Shelley the match here. Samoa Joe wins. But that's not the end of the show. There's a reason. This is main eventing, right? Samoa Joe is looking cocky. He is celebrating in a way, in his own way, with his penis on his head, because it's ridiculous. Anyway, Samoa Joe is celebrating when the lights go out, and the lights come back on to hear Tony Schiavone say, "It's Sting's bat. Sting's bat. Sting's bat is in the ring." It's freaky. Samoa Joe is selling it like he's freaked out. Sting with maybe a bit of a message here to Samoa Joe that he will be back. And Samoa Joe better watch his back. 66 gives us a rating of 63. A little bit low, but yeah, it's not actually too bad. We've increased our popularity in 30 regions, which is the idea. We're increasing our popularity in other regions. It's what we need to do on a consistent basis. So 63 could have been worse. We are very much not the top company, so 63 is not bad at all. Okay, Explosion kicks off with a 49 rate match, actually. So this is pretty good, actually. Generation Me pick up a big win over Desmond Wolfe and Rob Terry. Terry was the weak link with a 25. Desmond Wolfe put in a 43, but the Bucks here with a 52 apiece. Very good. More bang for your buck. Did the business. Very good. Wolfe and Terry don't work well as a team, so I'll forget that and do that again sometimes, so it's fine. Good win. After the match, Generation Me cut a promo talking about Destination X, talking about the X Division Championship. And while they are brothers, while they are a tag team, that X Division Championship offers opportunities. And Destination X is a big, big opportunity. Generation Me throw their names in the hat for the big title match coming up. Potentially. It's not been officially booked yet, so we'll get to that. Right, Tara cut a promo on the stable. Velvet Sky and Madison Rain and whatnot, saying that it doesn't matter who she faces. She will face them all. It doesn't matter because she will keep this, the Knockouts Championship. She was about to go out for a match, but before she gets to the ring, she's attacked by, it says the two of them. In theory, the three of them. Continuing the storyline, and yeah, 41 is pretty good. Okay, not bad. Backstage, Raven sort of asks PAC, he says it in a promo, but actually he's going to PAC and he's saying, look, are you with me? Are you with me? But PAC doesn't seem keen. PAC does not seem keen. PAC goes out for his match. It's going to be PAC against Eddie Kingston. We've made a load of signings. Eddie Kingston's one of them. He's going to be built up along the way, but at the moment he's very low mid-card. But PAC is going to get a win over Eddie Kingston for 29, as I can see, two pre-show workers. But that's what Explosion's about in a way. During the match, we also had Raven run in and attack Kingston. So Raven cost Kingston the match and got the win for PAC. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm pleased with that because PAC got a win. Raven got the run in. Continues their little storyline. Good stuff. Raven wanted to make sure PAC's on side, maybe. You could argue here. Backstage, Scott Steiner cut a promo on Creed and Lethal. The math lessons are over. Scott Steiner, after the loss on Monday, is fuming. He is fuming, and he says he wants nothing to do with Consequences Creed, Jay Lethal, or any maths lessons. And if they stick their nose in his business again, he will divide them into two. Or, in theory, 4. You get his point. 46. How's about this for an interesting tag match? The Partnership of Pain, Matt Morgan and Tom Cobb defeat Cody Deaner and Kenta. That's right. Kenta. Kenta is here on a handshake deal, on a show-by-show basis, I believe. So Tom Cobb 36, 49 for Morgan. Kenta put it up 48, though. Good man. So he's someone's going to come in and again could be used if we decide to push him. So I wanted to fill out the roster. We're doing just that. 43 Partnership of Pain get a good victory. Afterwards, they cut a promo on Beer Money. Partnership of Pain are coming after Beer Money, as we saw on Impact 40. Good stuff. Okay, main event then saw Christopher Daniels take on Jay Lethal for 59. Daniels gets the win in under 10 minutes. Daniels 60 off his game, 40 from Jay Lethal. Good chemistry again, and these two had a pretty good match. So Daniels and Lethal, yeah, not bad. That gives us a 49 rated Explosion. Not the best, not the worst. Could have been worse. We've got Kingston and Kenta in there. We've got PAC going as well, so Explosion's where we're seeing some stuff for the future, which is good. And that's it then, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the episode. A pretty good one, actually. Really good Impact. Very pleased with Impact and Explosion. We're trying out new things and it's working. It's not too bad. Few more weeks until the pay-per-view, so it's a little while away actually still. So we've got some time to play with on TV, and that's always a good thing. If you like the video, make sure you drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel for a whole lot more. And until then, peace.